Oh shit, that was the end of the song. Literally halfway through the song, it sounds like that. And I'm like, oh, it's just going to repeat itself. It's okay. But nope, not this time. I let it roll for too long. Oh, balls. Don't worry, we've been live for 5 minutes. Where's the buttons? Boom. Here we are. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon, people. I like how I flicked over to the webcam and somebody left. Like, okay. See you later. Bye. Sorry that I'm not a beautiful angel like you probably thought I was. Oh, I just hit the Windows button. You know that button next to the search bar that's the window thing, and it just asks, like, where would you like all of your windows to go? I hit that, everything turned into space. Everything turned crazy. Oh wait, this isn't even a right freaking layout. There we go, that's correct. Hang on. Let me boot MGBA up. Hang on, it appeared on my vertical monitor. Alright, come on, appear in OBS. Interesting. There we go. There we go. Video game. Right, okay, cool. So this is a save file where we're running. This was a save file where Kyogre was running and it just ain't working. Okay, cool. So we can go back. We can go back. We can fix this. So now we know how this game works. We can change a few things. Let's go girl again. Slot effects are funny. Randomize for trainers, no. But encounters, yes. Do you want to talk with dice rolls? Dice rolls are funny. Cut XP, no. No, it's not a Nuzlocke. We're actually going to get through this game. I type with the keyboard again. I keep thinking I can. This isn't a fan game. If this was made in RPG Maker, you could use your keyboard there. Heads. The first one's always heads. Nope. One head is good enough. Alright, so now we can get into the game. What is the correct time? It is this, sort of. It's this. Boom. Not that it's actually mattered at any point. Well, so that potion we keep picking up every single run is completely useless. We have yet to use it. Hang on, what if I... Oh no, the girl does tell us to go see Birch, okay. Trust me, that is exceptionally relevant. Don't be that way, don't you want a Pokemon? Yes. So, just for those people who aren't, that might be new, this is how you get Pokemon in this game. It's a gacha. I hope I get an SSR. Jesus Christ, I swear all of the Pokemon in this machine suck. Wait, but Plusle has no attacking moves, oh for goodness sake. I was going to give him a name. I'm just going to give him a name right now. Nobody's in chat to stop me. I'm calling him Dirt. Alright, cool. And then your Pokemon will be random, which is fine. So, is this an immediate reset? It's level 5. It doesn't know an attacking move. Oh. Which isn't the end of the world. Thank you for the running shoes. So we have a Plusle It doesn't know a single... That's an Absol. It doesn't know a single attacking move, so it can't kill anything. We now need to run to the gambling center. Yep, you heard me right. We are going to spend some money. And we're going to get some coinage. And we're going to get another Pokemon. A horsey. Okay, so long as this thing knows Water Gun, we are in business. Let's check. I bet it just knows Smokescreen because it's level 2. It has Swift Swim. It knows Bubble. Hey, that's not as good as Water Gun, but it's so much better than it could have been. Okay, so we now have Pokemon that we can fight with. No, I would gamble a little bit more there, but it's a little unnecessary. We've also got a horsey. We need to give it a name. I'm just gonna call it Gunfish. There we go. Right, so we need to get some levels. So level 2. It's very possible that we can fight some stuff here. It just depends on what we run into. A Glalie. A level 4 Glalie at that. Okay, you know Double Team. Do you know a second move? It's actually likely it only knows Double Team. Never mind, we can't hit for shit. Come on. 4. No, we can't hit for shit. I kid you not, we just cannot hit for shit. They got a 10, that's a good shot. That's... okay, but no bite. We actually might just have to run. A 19 isn't bad, but we're not killing a Glalie with rolls like that. Yeah, we can't win this. We can't escape either. Oh, shit. Oh, we got a natural 1. Okay, that's good. Wait, but it only missed. What, did it not shit itself? Now it's rolling really poorly. And you know Powder Snow. Why do I keep getting Pokemon that know only 1 move, and this level 4 Glalie's got 3 moves already? Right, let me leave. Why can't I escape? Why can't I escape? Do you know Shadow Tag or something? Okay, can I leave now? Thank you. You just had to kill Horsey first. I get it. I get it. You had to get a taste of blood before you could leave. Okay. Let's try down here, where the Pokemon are probably 1 or 2 levels lower. A Phanpy. Okay, this is beautiful. Natural 20. Okay, this should just annihilate the Phanpy in 1 hit. Absolutely murder. I'm shocked I didn't kill it in 1. When in doubt, kill the Horsey, but we need Horsey to live. The fact that this game has Kingdra is very handy. That was a shit roll as well, wasn't it? It landed, so it should do enough damage anyway. Lovely. So the funny thing about this game, obviously, with all of the gambling, is hilarious. Sounds like a you problem. It is, because I'm the one that has to put up with this. We just need to get some levels in. The best run we've had so far, believe it or not, we had a Beautifly. Ooh, Graveler. Okay, we are starting to just run into things. And a good roll. We're actually running into things that Horsey can deal with. I just want to see more of the game. I want to get to a gym. Because so far, we have successfully achieved very, very little. I think the furthest we managed to get was, we managed to get to the forest. Then we decided that we were going to make it a Nuzlocke, which was a bad idea. Okay, you rolled an 8. See, he knows Water Gun really early. All we can do is shoot frickin' bubbles at it. Come on. I love how slow the animations are in this game. It's so slow. 18's good. Would 18 be a crit? Sometimes it crits, sometimes it doesn't. Get this Wingull out of here. That's not very effective. It's actually probably faster. Why can't we escape? Is Horsey that pathetic? Pretended not to notice. Good. Let us leave. Why? Is Horsey that pathetic that even a Wingle looks at it and says, nah, mate, you're not leaving. You're staying where you are. Leave? Okay, now we can leave. It's genuinely faster that we do it this way. But, this doesn't sound good either, because this also resists water. Come on. I just want to get Horsey some levels. Why does that move have so much of an animation? I'm just getting out of it. We ran into a Phanpy and a Graveler, which were perfect for Horsey, and now we don't have anything worth attacking. Claydol, on the other hand. We can make Claydol work. It is only level 2, but we'll get experience out of it. 15's good. That's an above average damage. Has anybody else ever looked at Claydol and just thought that thing's design is weird? Why does it have boobs? Why are its arms boobs? Why is its head just one gigantic boob? It's such a weird-ass looking Pokemon. Okay, it's gone. Cool. No one uses Claydol. You're too slow. Get out of here. Boop, 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 boop. Come on. A Woopa! This, I'm in... Oh, wow, a 2. Okay. Gunfish used Bubble and shot itself in the head. Wait, what do you mean? That was the weirdest 2 ever. We rolled so low, yet the game, for some reason, just decided, nope, we're rewarding that low roll. Or have we accidentally activated backwards dice? Boom, down it goes. Hello, Finna. What a username. Hello, Raykov. Also, what a username. Come on, something Horsey can deal with. That's something the Horsey can't deal with. It's the same as Odaria. Why don't I have Powdered Snow? Another said it's the same as Shelgon. 4. I just wanted to see what the damage would look like. Because if it's respectable, then we might try. That's not very good. Okay, let's just get out of it. I just want some levels on my Horsey. This is what I get for randomizing encounters. Okay, and Azurill, even though it resists the water damage, it's not a problem. Because look, it's so weak. And it gave me 5 experience. Awesome. I think we just need to go fight trainers. Raykov, it happened again. It happened again. I literally got a Plusle as my very first Pokemon, and it dropped. At level 5, it still hasn't learned any moves. It just knows Growl and Thunder Wave. So we're having to rely on our level 5 Horsey with Bubble. That's a cute monkey behind you. Thank you. My doorbell just went off. One moment, I need to go answer my doorbell. Guys, it will genuinely always baffle me. It will always baffle me. So I live in a house which is a flat on the bottom and a flat on the top. Flat is the British word for apartment. Whatever, I could have just called it that. And postmen are so freaking annoying. They'll just walk up and they'll be like, I've got a parcel for one of these places. Just hits both buttons. And it's like, okay, thank you. That parcel was for the dude upstairs. Thanks for interrupting me, dickhead. Like, okay, mate. How annoying. But hey, that's all dealt with. Okay, Zubat, we can hit that. But yes, sorry, in regards to that monkey behind me, I have had that monkey most of my life. Probably, this monkey's older than probably some people in chat right now. I tell you that now, it's in its mid-20s. It's genuinely in its mid-20s. I also can confirm that I've got a Pikachu on my counter next to my bed, which is 28 years old. I've just kept them. I like the monkey. He hangs from things. He makes me laugh. And then the Pikachu, which I got, is just a little childhood thing that I brought with me. I've just always had it, so I've just been like, I'm always going to keep it. Your Pikachu's older than me? Yeah. That's an old-ass Pikachu. It's a flat one, which is why we always find it funny. You can also tell that I chewed on it when I was a kid. So, it definitely just sits there. Show me the Pikachu later. I could probably go get it at some point. I've already gotten up and interrupted stream once. Let's get stream going. Dude, you gotta stop hitting that leash life. Ooh, we got slots though. 7 cats and no. Okay. So in that roulette will trigger, I believe, randomly upon a critical hit. And whoever got the critical hit is the one that gets the benefit. So it will either put a status on your opponent, or if it's 777s, Triple Sevens gives you an Ancient Power Omni Boost, which is so funny because it can literally turn an entire battle. But it also means that the enemy has a chance to get an Omni Boost, so actually playing around crit is very important in this. Okay, so that was a critical hit, but I don't think it will apply. Because it's a chance upon a critical hit, I think. Yeah, it's just a chance. I don't... Yeah, we're getting some shit rolls here. Come on. Not very effective, I know, but I'm hoping that I can take you out before you take me out. No, it's not happening. Okay. Yeah, admittedly, I'm just speaking on, like, childhood freaking plushies and that. There are definitely a lot of, like, I've had plenty of plushies when I was a child. However, the Pikachu was the only one which I've actually brought with me as I've grown older. But I do know that a bunch of them are still at my parents' place. Like, they have a couple of the other ones. I love plushies. We have a weird habit of collecting Squishmallows at the moment. We have a Teddy Ursa, a Piplup, who's over there. And recently we got an Eevee, but we also have Shadow the Hedgehog. Come on, just get some hits in on this freaking Poochyena. Come on, I need something to go my way in these gambling games. Show me later pictures of all your plushies. Why would I show you pictures when I could just go get the plushies? I can just do that. Oh, that's much better. Wicked. We also did, like, at the beginning of the week, I was talking about how we found this giant Spy X Family poster that we put on the wall and everything. And you might have also noticed that the Jotaro frame is not there right now. That gigantic poster fell off the wall and took Jotaro out with it, which was kind of funny. Jotaro's currently on the floor, right here. Dude has been taken off the wall. He got annihilated. I need to put him in a little bit better because he's like, you can see at the bottom there, he's fallen out of his pit. But that's because he like fell off of the wall and somehow managed to twist. I don't bloody know. But yeah, that's just very unfortunate. Like, we hang everything up with command strips. And for these ones, 2 command strips seems perfectly fine. But for a big, gigantic frame, yeah, 2 command strips was not enough. And I think that was a bloody stupid idea in hindsight. But it was an idea that I made. It was a decision that I made. So yeah, that's something which I've got to fix. You have a good collection. Oh yeah, I've never had the opportunity to really show it off. Like behind me, we've got literally this set of shelves go up to the ceiling, and we just put stuff on it. Sorry, just got something in my throat. But yeah, like you can see at the moment at the bottom, we have the Death Note books, but then we have JJK books. Above it is my Final Fantasy XIV figures and art books. And then above that is miscellaneous Pokémon and other manga. And then above that is my top hat, a picture of Virgil, and a couple of other things. So yeah, that is more or less my collection. It is a little all over the place, but in good ways. Not never at all, so I sing into the grass. It goes up on my nose. That is just a normal dude. Yeah, so what I've done in this ROM hack is I have turned on randomized encounters, but trainers, I have turned off the randomization because randomized trainers are very difficult, I've noticed. That was the problem we kept having, was we just weren't getting through trainers. What about your favorite game? My favorite game is Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. There ain't no way that I'll be streaming that. It's just not anything that anybody actually actively wants to watch. I just enjoy it in my own time. But I build all of my streaming content around, Pokemon ROM hacks and fan games. Like, that's why we're playing this one. This is a freaking Pokemon ROM hack where you have to roll dice to attack. And there's a lot of RNG and shit going on. Normally, YouTube is popping off a little bit more. But today, I don't know, guys. YouTube seems a little bit quiet today, I can't help but notice. Oh, lucky sevens! Oh, here's the Omni Boost. I'm sorry, Wormpool, there was no need for me to get this powerful. There was no need for me to get this strong. This little Wormpool can't blink because he's staring down the barrel of my gunfish who just rolled a 5. Never mind. I was expecting a lot more from you, frickin' horsey. Do you stream every day? I stream Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. BST, so basically noon. So obviously today will be the last stream of the week. I might stream at the weekend just because there are a lot of little games that I want to stream, but if I do that, I'll probably do membership-specific stuff. I'll join you often, you seem like a nice guy. Well, thank you very much. At this current moment in time, Twitch has the least amount of people on it. YouTube usually has way more. I wonder where everyone's at. I just don't know. The first 15 minutes of stream usually has people walking in, and today they just didn't. It just didn't show. Where are you from, by the way? I'm from the UK. I am British. Bubble, hit it. Big 17, so long, Zigzagoon. But I think on Monday, we're probably going to be looking at playing another, like, bigger ROM hack, per se. Not massively certain what yet, but I plan to. Hang on a minute. Who is Jerpot? Is that Demonica? Wait a second. Something's happened. It is Demonica. No, it's Demonica. Guys, something terrible has happened to YouTube chat. YouTube's now using your freaking... YouTube's no longer using your display name. It's now using your @tag. It's now using your freaking handle. What? But now I don't know who any of you are. Shit. Even freaking, oh boy. Well, luckily, like, Raykov and Marsh, you both are using your current handle and your display name anyway. So am I. But he just like, who the fuck is Jerpot? Even though you remember. Damn it. But yeah, that's funny. But there must be a way to change that. I know YouTube is currently updating their live streaming service with all of the changes that they've been talking about. Obviously, we're waiting for that to actually happen because they need to hurry up and combine chats. They genuinely do. But looking at it, yeah, I don't know. Is there not a way to make it usernames? This is gonna be so funny. How do we make this work? I have a massive list of banned people, by the way. I just noticed. Create a demographic. Help make YouTube more inclusive. I mean, cool, but that's not the button I meant to click on. How weird is that? Do you play DBD or COD? What was the last Call of Duty I played? I think the very last Call of Duty I ever really put time into was freaking Black Ops 2. And no, I don't play Dead by Daylight. Honestly, DBD is not a fan. I have put like 100 hours into it, and it's genuinely just a game that pisses me off. It's the first three letters of my IRL name and the first three letters of my surname. Your name is Gerald Potter. Shit, you've been outed. And 1234 is somehow your birth year? The Discord thingy doesn't function on, it doesn't function on Twitch, but I can fix that. There you go. Sadly, I can't get Nightbot to work on Twitch as well as YouTube at the same time. Oh, come on, horsey. Please. Hello, Kafka. Hello, hello. The 1234 was just to get an email. Isn't it crazy how easy it is to get an email these days as well? Isn't it kind of hilarious just how easy it is to make like 20 emails in like one afternoon? They don't check for anything. I used to think that they would. I was like, I'm too scared to get a second email. I'm too scared. And when I realized, hang on a minute, I could just make a second email and say that I'm like a 51-year-old man and go and download whatever the hell I want. There's literally nothing stopping you from doing that. I'm a shroomish. Oh, if you hit absorb, I'm fucked. Oh, and it was a critical hit. I don't think I can deal with it shroomish. I think what I gotta do is swap to dirt. Are you still doing a Nuzlocke? No, because it just keeps not working. Also, thank you for following on Twitch, Finna. But yeah, every single time I try and do a Nuzlocke, I just get the shit beat out of me. Oh no, don't get something good. Oh, thanks shit. I was about to say, dude, if you freeze me, that's gonna be the worst thing ever. Alright, be paralyzed. That's good, that's good. Okay, it went through the paralysis, and a 14's not bad. Yeah, this is a game that I do not expect myself to, like, finish. This isn't one of those games which we're going to get through, start to finish. On Monday, we will play something else. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, we can heal? No, we can't. I never picked up that potion because I didn't think I'd need it. Uh-oh. The game starts you with a coin case, and I kind of love that. We have got to get through 60 charges before we can struggle. Is this the same run where you got 3 Pokemon with no attacking moves? No, but this is a new run where my starter was a Plusle that only knew Growl and Thunder Wave. For some reason, if you get Plusle out of a public machine, it will always be level 2 and it will only know Grab. It doesn't learn an actual attacking move for a long time. Okay, we're going to swap to Gunfish and just hope and pray that the paralysis doesn't proc, and then maybe we can whittle it down. Never mind, paralysis procced. Okay, let's just die. We're just going to fast forward this until Plusle is beaten. There we go. Because there was nothing we could do there. There was nothing we could do. Wait, if you are doing the Nuzlocke, why did you have to restart? Because the Nuzlocke rules, when your Pokemon died, you couldn't resurrect them anyway. And all we had was a freaking Silcoon called, Kyogre. That was all that was on here. I need another Pokemon. Let's go get a third and just hope and pray that it's a Pokemon that actually has moves. For those who are currently joining us, this is a Pokemon the gambling game. We must gamble to get Pokemon. Alright. What? I'm currently sitting on no coins. Alright, give me a Pokemon, please. Give me one that can actually do damage, like a Charmander or something, just anything that deals damage. Geodude could work if it... What would Geodude know? We haven't had a Geodude before. Rockhead is fine. Its tackle and defense curl. It's actually probably better than what we're currently running. Does anybody want to name the Geodude? Can I get names in chat, please? Just throw a name for me. I need a name for this Geodude. Your Discord name is the same, yes. I also don't just add people on Discord. Call it Boulder, call it Stallone. I like Stallone so far. Can anyone come up with something else? Yeah, I don't add people publicly on Discord. That's how you get some... That's how you get spam and scams. I've had some very interesting people turn up on Discord in the past, which is why I don't do it. We'll go with Stallone then. I did it in all caps as well. On IG? What do you mean, Instagram? Because I'm talking about Discord. I had some really bizarre, like, stalkerish behavior on Discord. All because, like, I have the Discord server open public, anyone can join it. And then, yeah, literally, like, I'm just a tiny streamer, I'm not massive by any means, and I somehow managed to get a stalker, which I just find so weird. Also, for those which follow the Pokemon scene, did you guys see frickin' Wolfie's video? I think well, I don't really know who I'm specifically mentioning that to. That was a wicked tackle, by the way. But yeah, no, Wolfie put up a video basically explaining why he's not going to, I haven't watched it yet, but I did see the upload. He basically turned around and said that he's not going to any in-person events and is going to stop streaming. He's just going to upload videos because of some dodgy shit happening at Worlds. And I'm just like, wow. Like, he is the last person I expected to be a victim of anything. It is a bit of like a 30-minute waffle. That's a Zapdos. Excuse me. I hope you are worth a lot of experience. Can I join Instagram? I don't have an Instagram. I deleted it. I don't really have any socials, mostly because it just makes people angry. Change my tag. Yo, Demonica, now I know it's you. Demonica is back. But yeah, Finna, just so you're aware, it's nothing personal against you. I literally don't accept anything from anybody outside of my close circle of friends, purely because I've had very bizarre moments of literal internet stalking, which is so weird. Like, I'm just a nobody on the internet. Why the hell am I being stalked? This Zapdos is freaking going down? That is unlucky as hell. Not tracking anything dodgy, but also I wonder if it's got anything to do with his losing streak. It's got nothing to do with his losing streak. Yeah, I'll just watch it later on, but honestly, like, he will say what the problem is, and you'll just be like, what? What? You're an attractive Brit on the internet, that's why you're being stalked. Oh, really? I'm not attractive. So there's no way for you to use lose in this, right? Yeah, no, I'm not making a lose condition. because this is supposed to be something that we just play for fun. I've got to change the tag after the update yesterday. That's all good. I just want to make sure I know who you are. But yeah, later on, we will get to a point where we'll start... Like, we'll be playing other ROM hacks. You could almost call this filler. If I was an anime, I'm currently on my filler arc. Because I expected Legend ZA to pop off more than it did, and it just didn't. Hey, a Delcatty. I really hope it doesn't only know Fake Out and Last Resort. That is a little meme. I did not enjoy Run and Bun, but there is a Delcatty in that game that can go fuck itself. Every single time I ran into that Delcatty, it would just immediately fake out, and then every turn afterwards, massive attack that I couldn't deal with. It's such a funny strat. Yeah, I've got to figure out what I'm going to be playing on Monday. We could just go back to Vanguard, to be fair. We could just go back to Vanguard, or I could play something brand new. It's just, I want to get into something that I can actually sink my teeth into a little bit. And we have one of the developers of Pokemon Vanguard, like, literally follows the channel. Every now and then they hop in when we're playing Pokemon games to say hi. Oh, hell yeah, easy paralysis. This Delcatty's going down. Get absolutely rocked. I do miss Elite Redux, but I feel like that's a game I don't really want to get back into until they do the big update. Elite Redux is very good. Of course you learn Mud Sport. Dude's like, I don't want any electric attacks to hit me, even though you're immune to it. Like, why? That's what it does, isn't it? Covers the user in mud to raise electrical resistance. It's such a redundant freaking move to give to Geodude. That is so funny. Since when could you set pronouns on YouTube? A lot of websites allow you to do it now. Oh, I haven't won once yet. I wish I won soon. Oh, is it this person that I lost against? Wait, doesn't this girl have, like, super... Yeah, she will always look down and right, no matter what you do. She's crazy. That's a Snorlax that's fallen out of a house. Look at him. He's mid-fall. He's just... Oh! Help! Yeah, I don't care that this is an early Pokemon game. Geodude knowing Mud Sport is ridiculously unnecessary. You would give that to a pure rock type, if anything. And even then, I think it still resists it. A 6 is shit. A 6 is bad. Also, this drink is disgusting. I want to finish it so I don't have to drink it again. Bah. I want it to go away. Oh yeah, speaking of, sorry, I just noticed the lurk command. I know that it doesn't do anything. Raycorp uses it every now and then. But isn't it hilarious that Twitch has now made it so that if you don't talk in Twitch chat, you aren't counted as a viewer. You literally don't exist. That is so bizarre. Like, why? Like, YouTube have now doing this thing where if you run ad block, you don't count as a viewer. And that in itself is kind of like... It's a little disappointing because it just means that the number will always be lower than it used to be. I remember once I did a Mario Kart stream and I had like 200 viewers and I'm just like, what the fuck? How did I manage that? That's hilarious. But it's so funny, like, you could get people wanting to stream more just by making our numbers look bigger than they actually are. Oh my god, that is a bad... No, Stallone, don't use Mud Sport. We just went over how bad that move is. It literally does nothing for you. I don't care if electricity's power was weakened. You're immune to it. Hello, hello, hello. Now I need to click on everyone and see who they once were. Who are you, Carla? You know your name was always Carla. Never mind. They've swapped everyone's names out to their freaking tags. Hello, Uphill Studios. This is literally an update from yesterday, I swear. Your chat username is now your actual tag and not your channel username. It's so funny. But hello, nice to see you. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And is there anybody in chat right now that freaking thinks Pokemon Emerald is the greatest game? The greatest Pokemon game? I think there's definitely a bunch of people in chat that really like Pokemon Emerald. Why am I getting messages? I have a new follower on Instagram. That's specifically weird. No, I texted my girlfriend earlier and said, I don't want to get out of bed. And I'm talking like an hour ago. I was like, no, I need to get out of bed and stream. I can't not do that. Platinum is the best. Platinum is a great game. Big fan of Platinum. Thing is, they always did that third game, which was like the best way to play that generation. Like, you want to play freaking Gold and Silver, you would have played Crystal back in the day. If you wanted to play Ruby and Sapphire, you would play Emerald, and if you wanted to play Diamond and Pearl, you would play Platinum. However, I do understand as well the fact that if you bought those games, the games before it were really redundant. There was no reason to play Diamond and Pearl once Platinum came out, because that's a good 20. This is a big tackle. This person's going down now. Most of the third games were the best, but the worst selling. I mean, I guess it's because they had the least new amount of content because you were always doing the same game again. I suppose that makes sense, right? Like, you've just played through another 20, that's 2 in a row. Stallone freaking twist his balls off. Beautiful. Now it's gone. Don't have to put up with that freaking Shroomish. But yeah, so you would play Gen 4 in the form of like Diamond and Pearl when it very first came out, and then when Platinum come along, you'd be playing Gen 4 again. Which I could totally understand why people might not necessarily subscribe to that. Because if once Platinum's over and then Gen 5 rolls along, that's a completely different game. Like, there's just more content in a new generation dropping. But do I have any money? No, I've got nothing. I need to go beat that lass and then play the Onyx game. I mean, wait, do I have 0 coinage? I think I have none, right? Yeah, I have none at all. Alright, we need to go beat that lady, go get the money out of her, and then come back and do a little bit of gambling. But first, we need to go beat the lady. Oh no, you're going to be like, go talk to the gym. This is a gym. Father, it is me, Wally. Hello. Wally's just like, I love this cutscene. Wally's like, show me how to catch a waltz, and then you actually just take him to a machine. He did it. He got an Elekid. That's very different to what he usually gets. I did it. It's my Pokemon. Let's go back to the gym. We literally taught Wally how to gamble. So yeah, that's all done. And then we deal with this conversation and then we leave. Yo, hello Burrito. What a name. Piss off, Scott. Scott is not useful. Not until later, at least. I've just realised I either need to throw... I have no water coverage. I either need to throw a rock type out or a water type out, and neither of them are a good idea. Because Plusle's got nothing going for him. Plusle's just gonna walk in, Thunderwave, and leave. Hey, do you remember me on Fried Chicken Burrito, just YouTube glitching? Alright, we're gonna Thunderwave this dude. You gotta get something going. Oh yeah, no, Fried Chicken Burrito. YouTube has just changed how people are displayed. It's very weird. Don't worry, we don't get it either. Oh wait, no, Geodude should work here because it doesn't know a single water move. Oh, that's dumb. It's weird. From what I've looked at, I can't change it. Oh, 4. This is going to do nothing. This might as well heal him. Okay, sure. This is just sure. Okay, well, at least you're paralyzed and you don't get to frickin' flap around anymore. Stallone, we're going to risk it. I'll be back. I'm going to try and fix it, but I don't know. I have genuinely not found any settings anywhere that allows you to fix it. What happened? Is YouTube different? I'm still showing as Kefka Gaming. Yeah, that's because your display name and your tag are the same. So if I just say, hello, mine is at TopHat_Massacre. It's normally just Top Hat Massacre without the underscore, because that's my channel tag instead of my display name, which is really weird. I guess maybe there were times in the past. Oh, hang on, we gotta gamble a little bit. Oh, get poisoned. But it failed. I mean, I would rather the paralysis anyway, actually. But, yeah, then maybe there were occasions where everyone changed their name to the same thing and YouTube's algorithm got confused. The underscore is the only difference for me, too. Exactly. I only put the underscore in there because I just think it looks better. I also do the whole thing in lowercase. You'll know it's me because my name will be in lowercase with an underscore. I think they did that because if you want to add someone, you had to put the channel name, and that shows now. It does make sense. The sea, huh? I wonder what it's like at the bottom of the sea. What a creepy dude. Fight me, child. Fight me. By the way, I got to Act 3. Very nice. I still have not booted the game up since last stream, I'm not gonna lie. I've got too much to do. Oh, once again, the fast forward button isn't working on the emulator. Land a Thunder Wave and then piss. Good luck getting through Act 3, Burrito. I believe in you. You can do it. Oh, I got growled at. Oh, how scary. I better leave. I better run away. You're a Zigzagoon. I can just shoot you with my freaking... my gunfish. So now you know what to at rather than clicking on someone's profile and then atting them. It just seems weird. I just went through an elevator. Well, apparently you're supposed to do loads of stuff before you can even do that. Raykov tends to be taken, so I just use the underscore. Raykov is not a name I would expect to be taken. Ah, I heard some movement to the right of me, and it's Theo stuffing his face with his cat food. Yeah, no, fair enough. If it makes chat easier for other people to use, then I'm all for it. I just need the chats to hurry up and combine. That is the one thing I care about at the moment. I need my streams to combine viewership and combine chats. That's all I want. Because that means I can probably finally give Twitch a little bit more attention. Because I've got a 1080p monitor right here that has all 3 chats on it. I'm constantly looking at all 3 chats. Obviously Twitch is now quiet and the horizontal chat isn't going that fast. But if I ever get lost in something, that's why. Okay, Gunfish learns Smokescreen. Cool. Please learn a better water move. I would swap out, but Geodude's 4 times weak to this little bastard. 18's good. We still don't have access to the fast forward function. Oh wait, no, hang on. If I click off and then click back in, doesn't it come back? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to Memoriam. No, you're still talking about Hollow Knight. Fair enough. What am I doing at the moment? I'm playing a lot of Mega Bonk. I'm also playing the Digimon game. But I also noticed that the game Dispatch came out a couple of days ago, which I think me and my girlfriend are going to play together. Just offline. We're just going to get through that. It's got a lot of cool YouTubers in it. It's even got freaking Aaron Paul, I think was his name. And Jeffrey Wright. Like, there's a couple of really cool names in that. So I'm looking forward to giving that a shot. Yeah, but of course I need to finish Pokemon Legends ZA, but again, thing is, in the evenings when I go to bed because I have to go to work, my girlfriend takes the Switch. Cause it's like, oh, that's a nasty bite. Okay, it wasn't that nasty. Yeah, so I need to nick the Switch before then, but I just keep playing games like freaking Mega Bonk. I need to play Ball X Pit, I need to play Clover Pit. Everything seems to have a pit in it right now. There's just a lot of really cool little indie games I just need to throw like 20 bucks at and then just play. Okay, can we go back now? I need to just spend money to level up this Plusle. I love fast forwarding games because people just go fucking nutty, like. Right, okay, so we still don't have any attacks on this little guy. Dude doesn't even know Scratch or Quick Attack yet. And you're only halfway through your experience bar. God damn it, this is taking so long. Let's just run straight up. Because we need to beat this lady and she'll give us the money we need. Give me those Oran berries, please, and give me these Hatchet berries. Oh shit. I just jump scared myself. What did you do? Did you fall down the stairs? Alright, this is fine. We're going to immediately open with Thunder Wave and whatever she throws at us. I can't remember what she usually has. Is it a Shroomish or is it a Roselia? Oh, she just has a Zigzagoon and it's level 7. Okay. I was genuinely expecting so much more. Also, a level 5 plus was faster than a level 7 Zigzagoon. That I was not expecting. It got an attack in anyway and it was Tail Whip. Oh, you fool. You little fool. Because now we swap to something that can deal with you. Such as Stallone, of whom I'm pretty sure resists most of your attacks. Oh, also, I did manage to spoil a couple more Megas that, I'm not actually that bothered by. Like, I just saw it and I was like, is that a new Mega? And then I looked closer and I was like, that is a new Mega. And that's kind of cool, actually. I don't mind that Mega at all. It deserves it. All I'll say, without spoiling anybody else, is it's got really big feet and it's golden. Not what I was expecting, but it's pretty damn cool and I want one. And I really, really hope that they kept its defense stat high. In fact, I could just look it up. I know it exists. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Have they nerfed it? Oh my god, it's Mega Form's an attacker. That is so funny. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Its typing didn't change. Interesting. Alright, I won't say any more. I won't say any more, but there is a Pokemon that has now got a Mega Form in Legend ZA, and I'm not sure about its stats. Because it used to be a really tanky Pokemon, and now it's had loads of points taken out of its defense. And I'm like, why would you do that? This is Mega Garchomp all fucking over again. Twitch has sent me a notification that Top Hat Massacre's new VOD is ready if you're looking for something to watch. You know what? Thank you, Twitch. That's really kind of you. Because do you know what I get every single day when I wake up in the morning? Is I get an Alpha Ran one. Right, we can now get some cash. Let's go. Minigame time. Minigame time. I just heard another something eating food next to me. Okay, it is Theo. That's good. I do have to say, yesterday, this is why I'm so attentive on Theo's freaking food right now. There is a neighboring cat who is a little chonky. He's a little chonker. And you can usually hear him coming because he has a collar with a little bell on it. But he is a little glutton, and he will come in. I pressed the button, but hey, I guess I didn't. But he will come into the house, and he will actively eat Theo's food. And Theo won't do anything about it. He'll just sit there and watch, which is very annoying. Because, like, we put money into feeding this little guy, not to feed another person's cat. But me and my girlfriend, we made a wicked bowl of freaking nachos and beef the other day. It was so good. Like guacamole, sour cream, salsa, you know, you name it. Cheese through the freaking wazoo. It was awesome. But we didn't finish it, and we left a little bit on the side because, like, I just hadn't washed the dishes yet. And I was just having a nap, literally yesterday, and we hear a jingling in the kitchen, and we're like, what's that? Theo immediately gets alert and runs into the kitchen, and I walk in there, and there's the tubby little cat with his face in a plate of nachos. And I'm just like, why is there a nacho thief in my house? The moment he looked up, he had an orange face. And I'm just like, dude, get out of here. You're a cat. You shouldn't eat nachos. So yeah, we had a little nacho invader the other day, which was kind of funny. Evan, I will read your comment in a moment. I have to be an epic gamer right now. Oh, that's just cruel. Okay, we'll just take our time. Why did it have to be an Onyx? I wanted it to be a Steelix. I prefer Steelix. Onyx is so shit. Oh, we can make this happen. Lovely. You really got to press the button early because it doesn't register otherwise. Oh, I think I've killed myself. Oh, no. No, I'm good. I just got to go the long way around. We're doing a little bit of cave sightseeing. And then we go left, up. Ooh, he's good at video games. Oh. This does scare me a little bit because I think I'm too long for this. Oh, no. Oh, that was so good. Is someone good at Snake? This is my audition for Metal Gear Solid 1. This is my best Snake impression. Oh, do you know I can do this? Oh, so many good button presses. I have kind of botched myself, though. No, I haven't. Oh, that... No! I tried to leave. Hey, I got 64 coins for that, though. That was a really good run. I love it as Mega changes up its strategy completely. It leaves normal form to do its own thing with Rocky Helmet or leftovers, whereas the Meva serves a different purpose, similar to Mega Sableye. That is very true. The problem with that, and we gotta wait and see. We have to wait and see. But the problem we usually have is you get the Mega Garchomp problem, where they take the stats out of the thing that made it worth using. And suddenly, it might just become a Pokemon that doesn't see use, because there are already Pokemon with that typing. There are already Pokemon that do that thing's job. It's just, it did it better when it was a, like, proper, sturdy tank. Now that it's lost that niche, it's now just going to be the same as the others. And what's going to change that, I guess, will be its move pool. Because do you really want to give up your Mega Slot for it, is kind of what I'm saying. It's like Mega Rodino, why the fuck would you run that? It's literally bad. And then like Mega Garchomp is just strictly worse than normal Garchomp. In a casual playthrough, Mega Garchomp's awesome, but in a competitive freaking setting, Mega Garchomp is shite. I press down, I swear. I won 32 coins though, I get money out of that, that's fine. Okay, more. I need more. That's what this playthrough is just divulging into, is just me playing minigames. Thing is, isn't Mega Sableye, isn't that little dude used mostly for its ability? This is the other thing, is that we actually cannot tell if any of these new Megas are good or, like, shit until we see what abilities come with them. Because it's like what I was thinking with Mega Meganium. Like, it has a speed of 80. Like, it's too low. But it's also not low enough to be a Trick Room user. So I'm very, very curious to see what's gonna happen, because maybe if it's got something like Chlorophyll, then it might actually be worth using. But if you can't even Trick Room it, I just died, that was dumb of me. But yeah, we'll see, exactly, we just need to see. Mega Garchomp's issue is that it's doing the same thing the normal version does, but slower. Yeah, no, I could see that. But yeah, for all we know, the new Mega will have an ability, like... Imagine if it could set Tailwind on entry. Like, if that was what that thing's ability was, game over. That thing would be fucking busted. Oh my god, you can tell it's a ROM hack. It doesn't always register. I just got left them and up. Hell yeah, easy gameplay. I haven't seen Megastar Me yet. I'm pretty sure I know of its existence, though. I need to beat that game. Honestly, once I'm done here, I'm probably just gonna go sit in the bedroom and just play it. I love Mega Excadrill. I'm sorry, that dude's hilarious. He's like a little miner. I love his hat. Mega Starmie is stupid and I love it. Because I've seen I literally just fucked there. Focus, Dave, I can't. Onyx is impossible to control. But no, genuinely, I've seen so many videos on it and I don't believe that's what it looks like. I pressed left. I kid you not, I pressed left. I don't know why I pressed left. I just want 100 coins. Is that too much to ask for? I had such a good run earlier. It didn't register. It didn't register. I'm now losing all of my money. Alright, we need to have a good Onyx run. We need a good one. You just... What? Onyx, no! Okay, well, I'm out of cash now. I can't even play. Fuck! Hang on a minute, I can play Spinnerack, though. I can play Drop Spin. Bloop. Boink, boink, boink. Yep, yep. Oh, and in. Maybe take a break from the Onyx. No, I'm incredible. Right there. Go left. Shit. I want to get to the area where you can just play Pokemon Pinball. Like, they basically put Pokemon Pinball in this game. ×2. You would think it would be like illegal to just smack a freaking pachinko machine, right? Like, who ever said it would be illegal to just slap a pachinko machine? Oh, that was incredible. Oh, look at this talent. Oh, I could join the circus. Go right, you bastard. There we go. Oh no, a little bit too far right. I already have the multiplier. Oh. Never mind. Oops. Okay, fuck me. Okay, we have even less money. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. We need to actually play the game now. God, I can't believe I have to go and actually play Pokemon now. Right, who am I running? Who is my team? I've lost everything. And I don't have a grass Pokemon check. My team is so weak to grass right now. Who are you? Okay, that's the dude which is just like, make sure you check the floor. You're not a trainer at all. What do you want? You're a thief if you try and steal someone else's Pokemon. You should throw Pokeballs only at wild Pokemon. Okay, thanks for the advice. Isn't there an invisible item here? No? Why did I think there was? Huh, oh well. I think there is, I just didn't know where it was. There's one here though. Ah, and it's in the form of a Pokemon! Quagsire, see, this is where I need that grass type. This is exactly where I need that grass type, because freaking Plusle ain't gonna do shit. There's a bunch on the beach in an unmodded game. Oh, it's probably still there. But you're supposed to come back with like... It's not the dowsing rod, it's something else, right? Quagsire is friend shaped. Oh, he always has been, and Clodsire takes that to the extreme. Nice water gun, idiot. Check out this bubble. Shit. Dowsing machine. Okay, similar thing. It's where you walk around with the two rods, and then when they cross, you know you found, I don't know, water, I think it was. By the way, speaking of new megas and stuff, have you guys seen the announcement for the next Pokemon Pocket card game set? Is going to be Mega Evolution, which obviously everything right now is going to be Mega Evolution. Everything is about Mega Pokemon. It's kind of cool, actually. Can't wait for Pokemon Pocket to just add Fairy type out of nowhere, you know? Like, watch it happen. One day they'll just be like, we need people to come back to our game. What do? We add a brand new type of Pokemon. Put the fairies in. We'll be like, oh no. The dowsing machine functions a lot more like a metal detector than a dowsing rod. It really does, doesn't it? Have you ever seen one of the funniest ghost hunting methods is dowsing rods? It's one of the fun. Oh, 777, give me that Omni boost. But I have seen like fake horror, like not horror, but ghost hunting like experts. And one of the items they whipped out was a dowsing rod. And it's so funny because all they do is they walk around the house, and clearly every time they walk across a pipe with running water in it, it crosses, and the dude's just like, oh, they're moving on their own. This is incredible. We found something. There's something in this room right where I'm standing. And I'm just like, yeah. Someone flushed the toilet, you prick. Do I jump in the pool or not? Yes, today you do. Also, lovely to see you, Circle. Fairies were in the TCG and they got retconned. I heard they were too powerful and they had to be removed. A potion, hell yeah. My team even need it? Gunfish did take a hit. I'm haunting you, mate. No, don't do that. I'm a very good boy. I don't deserve to be haunted. That's a Totodile. Someone get Doc on speed dial. I just found a wild Totodile. Shame I can't catch him. I genuinely cannot catch the Totodile. Because this game doesn't give you balls. No, I'm good, not bad. What is a good haunting? Is it a poltergeist that turns up and brings your dinner to you? Imagine that. Imagine you are being haunted by a poltergeist of your former butler. So it just continues doing what it did like when it was alive. It just keeps serving, but invisible. Casper the Friendly Ghost is a good haunting? Yeah, but that's his title. And he doesn't haunt a specific area. There's a question for you ghost enthusiasts. Is the mere existence of a ghost a haunting, or does it have to specifically haunt an area? Because I've never known someone to say, like, oh, the entire city's haunted because one ghost is walking down the street, you know? Like, that's not how it works. Some ghosts aren't filled with vengeance or malevolent energy. Some people would lead you to believe that the only reason ghosts would exist is because of that. Oh my god. Stallone, I need you to do damage. Alright, well at least we can thaw the ice eventually. The amount of coins we flip right now, you'd think we were playing the card game. Hell yeah. Stallone was defrosted. Haunting must be attached to a person, place, or a thing. Yes, but that's kind of my thinking. However, is a haunt or a curse two different things? Would you consider it to be two different things? Because like, if you think about it, isn't the haunting the act of being followed by something, and a curse is what starts the haunting? Because I could curse you to be haunted by a ghost. Let's say that's what that is. But then, like, if I just remove the wording, I could just be like, I curse you to be followed by a spooky ghost. And I'm just like, so you're haunting me. And it's like, no, I'm cursing you. And it's like, well, you're cursing me with a haunting. Don't know why we got to this point in the conversation, but here we are. My house is haunted. That sounds horrible. Curse could be a haunting, and I guess a haunting could be a curse. Exactly. There is a slight overlap there, but only slightly. That's a Clefairy. Thunderwave it. Alright, now that you've done your job. I don't think they're always tied. Oh no, they wouldn't always be tied. It's more just the fact that is a haunting always a curse, but a curse is not always a haunting. I guess that's probably the way that I'm looking at it. I see shadow crawlers. I don't even know what that is. You made that up. I saw a head poke out my attic before, sure. Shadow figures of a crawl. Okay, so let's I'm gonna put it this way. I myself do believe in things like ghosts and stuff. However, I don't believe that they are real as their own entity. I believe that they are basically minor hallucinations if they are ever seen. When people say, oh, it's just my mind playing tricks on me, that is basically what it is. In my eyes, that is what a ghost is. It is your brain thinks that it saw something, but it genuinely didn't. But it doesn't. But the thing is you still are convinced that you saw it because your brain told your eyes that it was there. It's just demons pretending to be a person. No, that's something else entirely. I want a whole bunch of Pokémon. Go, go, go! But that's more or less what I'm getting at, is I just feel that a ghost is a rational mind attempt at explaining something unexplainable. I mean, I've woken up before and seen somebody in bed with me, and I'm talking, this was like 6 years ago. I woke up and saw someone laying in the bed next to me. I blinked and they were gone. I am 1,000,000% certain that that was just me waking up in a delirious stupor and then my brain taking the formation of like my sheets and the pillow and the wall behind it and making me think that that was a person. But when I blinked, it wasn't. My brain was just like, oh, actually, no, now that I've adjusted, that was something completely different. And in my eyes, that's more or less what ghosts are, it is just your head seeing something that's not there. Which is spooky. Your story lines up with what I just said. Exactly. Oh, big number 20. This dude's fucked. I'm Christian, so my belief is ghosts don't exist, but it's demons pretending to be a person. I mean, fair enough. Obviously, everyone's allowed to believe what they want to believe. When I tried to rational what I saw, that's all I could come up with. Go to the Conjuring House or the Fear School or the Bell Witch Cave. This is probably going to be maybe a slightly interesting question, I guess, but if places like this exist, surely it makes living a happy life more difficult, you know. Farrar School, I see. Okay, that's just something else entirely. Yeah, I think what I'm basically saying is, like, isn't it just, like... I don't think scary is the right word, but, like, stressful, concerning that these things exist? Like, if that was the idea, then I don't know. It reminds me of things like living in Dungeons and Dragons times, where it's just like, if there were giant spiders freaking underneath a totaled freaking rock over there somewhere, I wouldn't want to be walking to work at 3 in the morning. Distressing, but what are you talking about ghosts existing? I'm talking about all of those legends and tales and stuff of like horrible things happening in places, and the rationale of it being like demons and monsters, and I'm just like, I don't know if I'm okay living in a world with that. Got to go, guys. There is finally some work to do again. Have a good weekend, everyone. And to Monica, you have a lovely weekend. BRP, enjoy the pool. Thank you, Lyle, for your experience points. I don't think... Oh no, Gunfish took a bit of damage there, but it's not that bad. And this is why we use the power of fast forward. Uh-oh. You're a Remoraid. Oh, that water gun's gonna fucking hurt. You know, we're just gonna leave. I realize now that that is redundant. We're sure living in it would be no different than like today. It would just be how we interpret it as normal. I mean, I suppose as well, like, if you're never actually in contact with anything like that, who cares? The real culprit is the people. The humans are the real monsters. Well, this is what you get if you just flick fast forward. You end up in his house. Also, can I not? I can run behind this, right? There's no grass here. I need a bird Pokemon. I need something flying. That's a Dratini. That is just a Dratini. That's why people are at the top of the food chain. But are we? What about the AI monsters I keep seeing on my shorts? They're real. Hope stream's going good. Hello, Medicated. I'm doing alright. Stream is going at the pace the stream wants to go at. I need to find myself another, like, exciting ROM hack to play. That's a Kadabra. That's just a Kadabra. I'm gonna Gunfish you. Oh, it fled. Wait, Kadabra also just pops teleport and leaves? I suppose at that level it would. AI monsters aren't real, they can't hurt you. Oh, they're certainly doing their best though. Alright, Fiver Team Aquaman. Thunderwave his pooch. And then smack it with rocks. Oh, I just realized I'm doing this. But we have to deal with Roxanne in a minute, don't we? I've been leveling up with Geodude, knowing fully well that we actually have to deal with a rock-type user in a minute. I need to level up Horsey a little bit more. Yeah, I do wonder if on Monday, do I go back to Vanguard, or, do we play something completely new? I actually can't even remember what I've got installed. What do I even have installed at the moment? I have Odyssey, Pathways, Vanguard. Huh. I thought I had more. I do like this guy because he's just like, you're tough, and it's like, am I? Most people have like level 10s going into this area. I don't think we're that tough. Another Snorlax. My Dirt is level 7 and is still not got a move. It still can't fight on its own. Stop healing, stop healing, stop healing. Why were we both paralyzed? What a life to live. What a life to live. And then Stallone comes in and steals the kill. What a prick. Oh, that's a good chunk of XP, actually. That's 55. Nincada. Okay, so, once again, still don't know any moves to fight with. At least I don't think we do. Yeah, Growl and Thunder Wave. This Pokemon's still shit. Go, Stallone! Uh-oh, 16? Uh-oh. Oh, nice leech life, idiot. Are we still talking about ghosts? No, I'm talking about how stupid this Nincada is. Also, it's been freaking cold lately. Like, the weather has decided to just change. It really has. Like, the sun's out, but it's freaking cold. Oh, very nice. Beautiful critical hit. Plusle's Learn Set is honestly terrible, and they are just bad Pokemon. They deserve Megas as well. When are we... Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. Because now we can just throw rocks at the bug. Oh, see you later. I rolled a 1. It still used it, it just missed. Okay. Where do you live? Oh, well, I'm just in the UK. I live in the middle of London. Another 1! Imagine rolling 2 natural 1s in a row. They used Defense Curl. I mean, that's not even bad. You'll survive a freaking leech life. This will do nothing to you now. Bang. You're British, right? I live in South Africa. Yes, I am indeed British, but how is South Africa at this time of year? How is it living in London? I imagine it's expensive. Yes, is my answer to that. Ooh, we had so many 1s, now we got a 20. Annihilated. Actually annihilated. But yes, London is wonderfully expensive. That's just how London is. I don't like this forest, because if you lose any of your Pokemon, you have to run all the way back. Yes, you could just go forward and get to the town, but then your dead Pokemon just are useless. Have I made much money from these trainers? Oh, okay, we can go gambling again. I think we get to the next town and then go gambling, because we haven't seen the mini-games which they have. Gold pin! I also got to go in 5 minutes? Nah, fair enough. Enjoy your day. Hot but rainy. Do you have warm rain or cold rain? Because we have cold rain over here. And that's something which has always been very interesting about people like visiting London, is that they don't expect our rain to be as cold as it is. Scratch 5 minutes, I've got to go now. Enjoy your day, Sir Hall. Yeah, honestly, I've known people to like move to this country and then they go outside in like a t-shirt or something when it's pissing it down with rain. Because in other countries, the rain and the weather when it's raining won't be as cold as ours. You sound unhappy with how wonderfully expensive it is. Why stay? I ain't gonna lie, I wish... The thing is like, yes, London is expensive. However, at my current moment in time, I'm enjoying being here. I've got things which I could potentially do. I just haven't been actively trying to do it because my income is very low at the moment. Pretty much what I get from YouTube and my part-time job combined is enough for me to live on. But nothing else. I know every single time we've been like, yo, go buy a new keyboard or go buy a new pair of headphones or buy a new controller. The only reason I haven't done it is because the donations at this current point only get me as far as survival. Why did I thunderwave you? That's why this channel needs to get bigger, because in the future, I'm hoping things can change. I'm also not massively certain how much longer I'll be able to keep my job. My job is interesting. It's very simple, but it demands so much for so little. I only work 4 hours a week, but I'm bloody trying, I really am. Okay, you need to stop overthrowing my paralysis and landing attacks, please. Okay, you can land 30 of those now. Any more than that and I'll get mad. Critical hit. Another Plusle? How can we get Plusle so much? I don't know. Literally every single run of this game we've had a Plusle. And the problem is, we've now learned the Plusle doesn't get an attacking move. It's so useless. It just knows Growl and Thunder Wave. It's so redundant. There's a Pokeball we can grab, but that's a glue! So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get Plusle up a little bit so that we could potentially at least get Quick Attack or Thunder Shock, just some kind of move we can make use of. Alimony payment. What even is that? I need to, one moment, I need to define alimony. That is a word I hear a lot on Family Guy. Financial support that a person is ordered by a court to give to their spouse during separation or following a divorce. Oh. Oh. Reiko, did you just divorce me? Yo, but honestly, thanks, man. Like, I do joke about it. Oh, that was painful. Yeah, I do joke about it a little bit, but, like, there is a lot of truth in what I say, regardless. Like, oh, another beautiful critical hit. What a roll. But, yeah, like, I want to do YouTube full-time. That is literally my dream more so than anything else. Like, I would love to be an online entertainer. Playing video games for people to pay my bills sounds absolutely great. No, don't check the tag. Freaking use it. But at this current moment in time, it is not as feasible as I would hope, which is why we're going back to the usual ROM hacks and stuff. That's a Lunatone. I have to leave soon. That's all good, mate. I have a feeling today's stream will probably be short anyway. I just wanted to make sure that I got one in. Still don't know cut yet. But we will be back on Monday, and I will decide what we'll be playing on Monday. I just haven't figured that out yet. I need to figure out what mood I'm in. Wait, isn't this the patch of grass that I kept trying to catch? What was in this patch of grass that I really wanted? Well, not an Alakazam. I think that's just wrong. Watch this bastard only know teleport, by the way. I'm gonna thunder waving it. You're not getting away. You're experienced to me. Watch it try. Don't get ahead. Don't get ahead. You bastard. Now he's just gonna teleport away. Oh, no, oh, okay, so Alakazam could learn Confusion before level 5. Jesus Christ, that was a lot of damage. Okay. Also, I know there's not really many people in chat at the moment, but I'll say it regardless. Now it's teleporting, the absolute slut! I think you'd make a great stand-up comedian. I would love to do it one day, but again, I think it would be something that I would do, like, as a funny YouTube joke, you know? Because a lot of YouTubers go into improv. And I would love to do, like, improv classes. It just sounds like a laugh to me. Right, land another Thunder Wave. I was going to say something and I forgot what it was. Oh no, I remember what I was going to say. Yeah, guys, I know there's not many people in at the moment, but if you like fun Pokemon ROM hacks and fan games, please do consider subscribing to the channel. I haven't even seen if I've gained a single subscriber today. Have I lost one? I've lost a subscriber. Guys, can somebody hit the subscribe button? Because my subscribe count literally went down today. How funny is that? Hello, Batty. Do you need a subscriber? I always need a subscriber. No, don't explode. Heal me, please. I'm gonna throw rocks at you. Oh, you were the person that kept talking like that. I see. Boom, boom. Well, once again, like yesterday, I must ask that you keep that to a minimum, please, because it is not appropriate. Right, and bam. And that's on the chop. Pop the old Thunder Wave! And it didn't matter anyway. Are you gonna die? Are you gonna die? Are you normal? No, you're not. You're pure electric, thank God. If they ever wanted a normal electric type, Plusle and Minun is exactly where they should have gone for that. Ooh, big paralysis. Bubble time. No, I am rolling so many ones today. Which is funny, because when I actually play D&D, it's not that bad. Yeah, I would love to try improv classes. That actually sounds hilarious. I don't know if I'd ever be able to actually stand on stage and try and be funny. It's actually so difficult to try and be funny. You need to find a way to make that come out naturally, and I think that's why improv class is actually just so beneficial for comedians. It's because it teaches you how to take any scenario and just put a comical spin on it. And you feel about Jimmy Carr, hang on. Jimmy Carr and Alan Carr are two different people. I just need to remember which one it is. Not Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Carr, so I know which one that is now. He has his moments. He can be very funny. I don't really have any problems with him. He's got such an annoying laugh. Yo, Gengar, look at him. He wants a high five. Yeah, Jimmy Carr, the comedian that laughs like, ha, ha, ha. It's like, that's not a real laugh, mate. Put it away. I'm sorry. And I'm a sleepy sheepy, for goodness sake. This is where, instead of learning mud sport, Geodude should have learned mud slap. You know? Oh my god, every move. You went through paralysis and landed a natural 20 lick. Perfect paralysis, that's so bad. I can heal this off. Or do I just run? I think I run and then heal. Dude doesn't have Shadow Tag unless he's in Mega Form. Bastard probably just need Levitate. Okay, so let's heal all of this off. You would also think that sleep would run out over time. Like, if I'm running around, surely that should heal recover the Pokemon from sleep. Oh, you're a rich boy. I have a lot of money. Oh, please, I hope you got a lot of money. This boy better give me his entire wallet. Hey, he's a rich boy Zigzagoon. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like, speaking on, like, Alan Carr again, sorry. Fucking Alan Carr is a completely different comedian, Dave. Speaking on Jimmy Carr again, I don't really know what opinion to have. He has said some funny things in the past. I'm sure he's probably very controversial as well. Most comedians are. I just find his laugh very annoying. But he hosts a lot of shows that are funny. But then again, I feel like shows hosted by Greg Davies and, fucking... Oh god, his name was in my head a second ago and it's gone. Darryl O'Brien, that's it. I like those shows. Like, Mod the Week, that was very funny. Taskmaster, that's a great British comedy game show. Probably the best way of saying it. Also, for you Americans out there, if you don't know what Mock the Week is, it's the British version of Whose Line Is It Anyway? That's literally all it is. Robin Williams is my favourite comedian and actor. Absolutely wonderful pick. I have no issues whatsoever with that choice. Oh, come on, you're level 9 and you still don't even know Quick Attack, please. 1,400 for winning. I mean, that's not bad, but it's also not great. Oh god, she saw me from downtown. Excuse me? Thing is, this is another one of those things, like I said it the other day. There are a bunch of, like, bands and artists that I didn't watch. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of, like, bands and artists that I didn't watch when I was younger because I just didn't really think to look at their stuff. The main thing I knew Robin Williams for, genuinely, was fucking Flubber. And the fact that he was a voice actor. I didn't really know him in anything. And I didn't watch much Jumanji. I think I watched it once, but I actually watched the sequel more. Not Jumanji 2, I mean, and of course I'm talking about the original. I'm talking about the one set in space, where these kids play a space board game and accidentally put a killer robot in their house. Good Will Hunting. See, that's a movie that's on my list of movies to watch. But yeah, no, just Robin Williams is another one of those people where I'm just like, kind of like with David Bowie before he passed. I'm just like, I wish I had appreciated what they created before they died. Oh yeah, and Ozzy Osbourne was the other one. It's just like, damn it. Like, you just feel like you've missed out on a potential error, you know? Especially after they pass and you know that nothing new was going to come out of them anymore. Unless you're Star Wars, of which then you CGI the actor in. Hello again, Uphill Studios. You cannot escape me. I told you can't escape. Uphill Studios, are you subscribed to the channel, perchance? Because if not, then I think you need to rectify that. You being here again is absolutely a sign. I couldn't understand where you knew him from, but Flubber... Yeah, the movie Flubber. Have you not seen Flubber? It's genuinely a movie where Robin Williams gets a green little sentient goopy dude who will just causes havoc, and Robin Williams needs to solve problems. It very much came out in the era of like George of the Jungle with his name was in my head a second ago. Who the fuck is his? Brendan Fraser. That's it. God, I'm really, really bad with names and actors. I've actually impressed myself a little bit today. Alright, considering we're going to go into this fight with Dirt and Stallone. Never heard of it. It sounds hilarious. He's also the VA for Genie. Yes, that's where I know him from. That's mainly where I know him from. But the thing is, after I moved in here with my girlfriend, we have a list of movies that we need to get through together, and one of them was Hook. I've never seen it before, I didn't even know it existed. To find that there was a movie where Robin Williams played Peter Pan as an adult in real life instead of on Neverland, I was like, that's such a good idea. How have I never heard of this movie before? So that was a good watch, I enjoyed that. Okay, now what we do is we fund a wave with you and we rock throw with you. And we just hope and pray we roll well. Hello again, Kefka Gaming. Kafka, I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark that your name is based on the villain from Final Fantasy VI. I'd never heard of Hook either, Faye fan. Now, genuinely, what I just said is the premise of it. It's literally, it's a movie about Robin Williams playing Peter Pan, but he's forgotten about Neverland, and so his kids like discover it, and then they're kind of just like, oh, how do we get him back? How dare he grow up? And like Captain Hook is trying to get revenge and stuff. It's a genuine sequel to Peter Pan. Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah. Cats, this dude's name is Dirt because the bastard literally only knows Growl and Thunderwave. Geodude carried that fight. 100%. Super cool premise, I'll have to watch. It is quite an old movie, I will say that. Not like super old, I'm talking like late 90s, early 2000s, but it is a good watch. Uphill play Hollow Knight, yes. I suck at Silk Song. Don't worry, I got the one ending and decided that was enough. What would you say is the best ROM hack to stream if it's my first ROM hack ever? Okay, well, here's my question. What is the purpose of the stream? Is it to gain a viewership, or are you just doing it for friends? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. There's a casino here. Unless, so long as it's not grayscale. It's not grayscale. Genuinely, the moment you boot it up, you'll feel like you're watching like a late 90s VHS. Scram, kid, this is private property, but I want to know what's in it. Sevens Corp, nothing is left to chance. Are you sure about that? Insurgents is the best fan game. Not... Well, yeah, no, but it really, really depends on the purpose of the stream. I like that house down there. It's literally got its doors boarded up. Well, its windows boarded up. Can we get to it? I think we can. But what's this? Yeah, so we can get here. What's up with this house? Why have his windows boarded up? Who are you? Oh, hang on a minute. Most people show up when they've got something to lose or when they've got no choice, which is it for you. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Look at you, little lost her. I can see the wheels turning. The real players in her would know how to work the system. Don't you worry, though. I've got the perfect solution for you. You see, everyone in this town thinks Seven Corp runs the show. They've got their filthy hands on every little detail. But trust me, kid, they don't know the half of it. I know where the cracks are. I know where the real power lies. Here's the deal. I got 1,500 coins right here just for you. Not a coin more and not a coin less. Take it and consider it a favor. A little boost to keep you in the game. No collateral, no strings. No one will know, no one will ask. This is definitely a loan shark. Let's do it. Music to my ears. I knew you were a smart one, kid. Consider this your lucky break. Get to work, make your moves, and when the time comes, you'll know where to find me. With a little interest, of course. Dude literally said no strings. Boss doesn't forget. What would you suggest as a ROM hacker's first time streaming a ROM hack? I mean, that's why I asked the question, Kefka. That's why I asked the question. I've actually asked you a couple of questions you haven't answered. But no, honestly, it really depends on what you're trying to achieve with the stream. Are you just looking, not you specifically, but if someone's just looking for an easy Pokemon ROM hack to play on stream, that you could just get through, then I would probably recommend probably Vanguard, I think. Something like Vanguard or Unbound. Actually, Unbound's good as well. Insurgents is another good one as well, but Insurgents is a little dark in a different way. People might not like Insurgents because I think it takes itself a little bit too seriously, whereas Unbound was like a good balance between the two. It just has an edgy storyline, but like it never fully commits to it. Hello, Ping Mong. Nice name. I beat the 4th chorus boss in Silksong yesterday. Well done! I suck probably because I'm better at using my computer more than a PC. Controller, sorry. Just plug your controller into the PC, that's what I do. Also, hello, Ollie No. I didn't realise I wasn't live, so I thought you just didn't see my question. No, I saw your question. I did answer it. I just asked you a question in response. Because the thing is, wait a minute, gambling? That's what we're doing. But you know, the thing is it really depends on what kind of stream you're trying to do, because if you just want to stream for the sake of streaming, maybe to a couple of friends who might be stopping by, then I would probably recommend something like Unbound or Insurgents, or Vanguard. But if you want to stream to get viewership, then you need to play something that attracts the eye. Now, I'm playing this just for shits and giggles because it's funny. Oh, I've got loads of money. I forgot about money. Gamble everything. I just took a loan out. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Oh. Clunk, clunk, clunk. No, we got to change for clunk. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Almost. I'm doing it for viewership. Gonna do a Nuzlocke of it. Then, my advice, if anybody wants to play Pokemon ROM hacks and fan games and wants to get viewership, you've got to do something that is visually stimulating. If it is literally just basic Pokemon, hey, I got the lightning bolts. Congrats on 2k subs. Thank you very much. We're aiming for 200. Alright, just normal slots don't do it for me. You didn't realize I was 40 minutes behind in stream. Yeah, I did not. I don't think you did either, apparently. We can play Onyx or Pachinko again, or we can play pinball. Have you tried Infinite Fusions? Infinite Fusion is another very good one. Wow, that just went straight in the gutter. Come here, you little bastard. Give me your money. Oh. Hello, Gundam Tanaka. Dude, are you aware YouTube has decided to... Oh, it bounces off of the money. What a bastard. But, yeah, have you seen that YouTube has now changed everyone's usernames to their freaking channel tags and not their display names? This is hilarious. I'm never ever going to claim that I'm good at pinball. Oh, double hit. Oh, another one. I just feel like I'm beating the shit out of a Meowth. What? No, I hate this. Yeah, you either got to change your tag or get used to it being your display because you literally cannot change it. I find that so silly. I was asking you questions but watching you while you were still in Old Dale. Ah, no, we're way beyond that. Hell yeah, we got 51 coins out of that. I don't really know... Like, once you take the loan from the loan shark, I'm not massively certain what else there is worth doing. So is the blue one different, or is it just Meowth again? There's seals. What are these seals doing here? Smack him! Smack him! Hit him in the teeth. Oh yeah, come here. Oh shit. You get to live this day. Come on then. Bonk. Absolutely. I'm gonna bonk you as well. Bonk. Alright, now one at the top. Never mind. We're getting points now. Oh, I could not hit that. We need to bonk the seals. I'm losing every ball I've ever had in my life. I'm not good at pinball. I've never been good at pinball. Oh, you can shake it. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. I was just thinking to myself, can I punch the freaking game board? But isn't it slightly redundant when there's no real obstacles? Let him slip down the middle, the absolute bastard. This is a Pokemon ROM hack, by the way. Like, it's not even a fan game. The fact that it's a ROM hack is what's baffling. What do you mean, video game? I'm smacking the machine forwards as I hit it as well to give it the extra oomph. That was so pathetic. That was actually pathetic. Man, you losing money? Yeah, I'm better at freaking Snake. Pinball kicking my ass. I won 4 coins. This Meowth needs to... I'm taking my anger out on this Meowth. Fuck you, Meowth. Get shat on. What do you mean? What a perfect hop. Bonk. Oh. This Meowth is just going to get the shit kicked out of it, and there's nothing it can do about it. You're trapped in this cage. Okay. Bam! Oh, trick shot, never mind. Oh, there it goes. Meowth, I need you to chill. I need you to stop moving, bro. I need you to sit still. I need a new pair of shoes. I need a new Pokemon team, actually. Oh, many hits. Bang. Meowth is so much better because there's always an active target. Oh, why? How the heck do I change my tag? You need to go into your YouTube settings. Meowth, is Meowth flipping me off? Did you see that? I think Meowth was literally giving me the finger. I won 12 coins. That was shit. Alright, let's just gamble on Pokemon. There we go. The right key wasn't working. Give me a new Pokemon, please. Oh my god, all of the Pokemon that come out of these machines are shit. You think he can... My brain did not function there. Do you think Infinite Fusion would make a good first-time ROM hack to Nuzlocke? Yes, it does. You just got to, you have to determine the rules well in advance because they will not be... They don't make sense. No one has got a genuine rule on how it works. There's so many, like, shitty little Pokemon. None of these are good. Yeah, I did it so that, when I did a Pokemon Infinite Fusion Nuzlocke, I made it so that Pokemon you find in the wild will always be fused already. And you could, obviously, you could only do the one Pokemon per route catch, but I also made it so that you can reverse the fusions if you wanted to, but you could separate them and put them in other Pokemon. That's how I did it. So, because the thing is, you'll run into a situation where you'll have a Pokemon that is fused with something shit, and the Nuzlocke rules that way make you have to use it somehow. Whereas if I could just go and catch like 10 Pokemon, well, 12 Pokemon, and just fuse out the bad ones, what's the point? You might as well just not bother doing the ROM hack, the Nuzlocke, sorry. We got a Mudkip! That's the best Pokemon we've managed to get out of this machine so far. Oh, I just went straight into the box. I need to go, here we go. Move Pokemon. Remoraid, kind of whatever. I've got too many water types. I don't want to keep the Rattata, but I feel like eating the gum that I bought, but I'm too lazy. How could you be so lazy that you can't even get gum out? How is that possible? Is there a setting for all wild Pokemon to be fused already? Yes, there is. Sandshrew! That's... is that better than Geodude? It might be. Oddish, that's a grass type. I also got chips and a Pepsi can. I mean, yeah, that's not so bad. It's still not great though. I did also just remember I can go buy. I could just go buy a load of let's get rid of Horsey. There's really no reason to run you now. But yeah, I could just go buy loads of rare candies. And I think I prefer Sandshrew over Geodude. Alright, let's buy... I'm just gonna spam. Oh wait, hang on. I've lost access to my speed up. We're gonna buy all the rare candies. They're 54 cans right now. When the price goes up every time you buy one. You don't have enough coins, so that's fine. Because we are going to make our Mudkip buff. Let Mudslap, I didn't mean to close. I have a whole box of Rattatas in Pokemon Platinum for no reason. Yeah, why? Why would you do that? They're not good. The best thing about Rattata, in all honesty, you do not need to learn Bide, that move sucks. Yeah, genuinely, the best thing about Rattata is Super Fang. Marshtomp! I love that the little Marshtomp fella, he's so cute. So if I get you to level 20, then Roxanne is pissed. And then we can give a couple of levels to Oddish on backup. There we go, a level 11 Oddish. So Roxanne is fucked. I just want to see what's changed. Oh, you thought we forgot? This is how it works, kid. You owe, we collect. Simple as that. 3,195 Pokebucks. I don't have that money. Yes. Sure, huh? Doesn't matter. We're still taking all of it. When you owe, you pay, even if it's all you have left. Next time, make sure you're good for it, or else. I didn't think the loan sharks would appear immediately. That's funny. I only got a loan because I walked into this building here with the boarded windows. And the dude was just like, no strings attached, would you like money? And I'm like, well, yeah. That's a silly question. Sandslash and Barbloom kick ass? They do. Oh, hey, you finally got past Old Dale. I did. So, the Lone Shark just makes large parts of this a little bit easier. I've never known this guy to be looking downwards. Huh. I'm not remembering Pokemon Emerald very well. Also, hi, Omens. Nice to see you. Yo, Omens, maybe you'll be able to help me out. I'm trying to figure out what ROM hack to play on Monday. What ROM hack or fan game? I'm like, do I go back to Vanguard or do I start something else? 5. That's not good at all. My Pokemon either suck, only have Growl, or as good as my Trico. None of my Pokemon are. Yeah, but Trico's good. The moment you manage to get Trico to actually have some good physical grass moves, then you've got a good Pokemon now. I just really wish they fixed his freaking damage. Why is he a mixed attacker? Oh wait, yeah, no, this has been changed. My rock Pokemon need room to rampage! Huh. At least this isn't familiar to me. Mixed Attacker is sad. Yeah, they just didn't build old Pokemon the way they do now. I'm admittedly not very familiar with ROM hacks, but I know a few good fan games. Are you searching for a shorter experience? Where's my list? Oh no, what have I got downloaded? Obviously I've got Vanguard up. I've also got Pokemon Pathways, I've also got Odyssey. But I'm also thinking of playing one called Wildlands, which is a game where you literally play as an Eevee. And another one called Transform, which is one where you play as a Ditto. But yeah, I'm not massively certain yet. It's possible that I might just go back to Vanguard because it's fun. I have some beef with Pathways. There is someone that follows the channel called Sun, who's quite frequently in chat, who really likes Pathways. Oh yeah, my water gun just missed. Also, this Sandshrew is here. I need to get the Sandshrew out. What's the TLDR for Vanguard? My best way to explain Vanguard is imagine if it was more of an RPG than it was Pokemon. It has treasure chests and everything. Like, I remember running around and thinking, this feels really Dragon Quest-y, but like in a really good way. And there's so many new regional forms that it just feels like its own brand new thing. It is hard, don't get me wrong. I know I've had my little tussles with the game's difficulty, but I don't know, maybe I do go back to Vanguard because I just haven't touched it in a while. And we need to get through it. I definitely wouldn't Nuzlocke Vanguard if you're new to it, because trust me, that game, there are so many hurdles you're gonna get to, genuinely. I can think of like 3 fights, well no, I can definitely think of 2 fights off the top of my head where I was... No, I can think of 3 fights off the top of my head where I was just like, yeah, fuck this, I'm gonna be here for a while. I do apologise, I do not remember any of their names other than Clarity. Clarity fucked me up for so long, I could not get past her. Then the second one was the team. You suffer from Clarity, Laurel, and Nakura. I remember Nakura. That one didn't take me as long as the others, admittedly. I didn't have as much of a problem with them. But Laurel really, they put up a fight as well, but nothing was as bad as Clarity. She kicked my ass. I think I'm gonna beat ZA, then go back to my Genlock. Yeah, do what makes you happy, man. Go on, destroy the Modish. Last time I checked, I haven't seen dice in a Pokemon game. No, this is completely normal. What are you on about? I totally don't have a level 20 Marshtomp in the first gym. Omens, I take it that you've got in the back of your mind more fights which are going to absolutely send me spiraling again. I'm having a lot of fun with ZA, not looking forward to the 1000 requires fight. Wait, that's how you get the shiny charm? I thought it was colourful screws. Oh yeah, you'll get fucking decimated. Well, I hope you're ready for a rant or two. Alright, let's kick her ass. You know how it is, I know how it is. I get to a point where I just start shaking my fist at the sun. It's like, darn it! Why do I not have any patience? You have a shiny charm by getting level 50 on Mabel's research. Really? I really thought it was colourful screws. That's a shame. It's 1,000 battles. Fuck me. Wait, so why is it 1,000 battles? I thought it was just her missions. Is it not easier if you just collect every single Pokemon in the game? I need to do that as well now that I think about it. I completely forgot we were fighting Roxanne now, by the way. Just gonna kick her ass. Blow her up. A long time ago I got a mod where I could do anything, so my starter was a Raichu, and then halfway through I gave up and got an access. What does that mean? What does that mean? Please explain. Oh yeah, gotta love someone whose ace in the hole is a freaking moldy looking nose pass. Genuinely, I love the freaking colours in Emerald, where if you don't change any of the sprites, everyone slightly looks piss-coloured. If you do everything except the 1000 battles, you'd be exactly 100 points off from the level 50 research, and it's diabolical. So you're just better off doing the 1000 battles then. Blah. Oh, Arceus, I see. It was a typo. Yo, Cookie. Sorry, that's one hell of a good cookie. I will say that as you get more tools in Vanguard, the difficult fights feel easier with your options being increased. That is actually a sentiment that I can completely get behind. Purely because nearly every ROM hack or fan game I've played, I will get to a point in all of them where I have bound the team and the Pokemon that I want to use. Sorry, I've got bits of chocolate in my mouth. Alright, let's try again. But yeah, the number of times I've gotten to a point in a ROM hack or a fan game, and I've got the Pokemon team that I want to use. I have found my strategy, and the game stops being challenging because at no point do I really need to deviate from it. Elite Redux is a perfect example. I would throw out Tor Temple, let him die, and then my Mega Sceptile will come out and sweep everything because the sun's now been set. Literally, my Mega Sceptile with the sun, nothing could kill it. The only problems I would ever have with that was if I ran into like an ice Pokemon. That fucked me up. Because I couldn't hit it very hard, but it could one-shot me. But then Tor Temple would just kill it instead of going down. And that's not even counting the other 4 Pokemon I had out back, you know. So, yeah, you won't feel handicapped by this train against these Pokemon and I can't have any of them. That is a bad feeling in some Pokemon games. I do agree with that. I'm more focused on the monkey in the background. Don't worry, my monkey's happy that he's getting your attention. I mean, I remember the same thing happened in Unbound, but I genuinely don't remember what happened with Unbound. I can't remember where that went. Hello, Stealthy Sloth. Don't take my goods! I'm gonna make this man spin for a minute. Ooh, okay, let's continue. Can I now go into the 7-core building? I don't think I can. No. Why not? Why not? It's private property, but I want in. Can I get in if I break in through your neighbor's house? Look at that chubby-ass Pikachu. Pikachu. What? What? For my own Pokemon, I give them perfectly suited nicknames. It's my expression of originality. Yes, that's it. But giving the name Pikachu to a Pikachu, it seems pointless. What did she say? Sorry. I suppose it is good to use a name that's easy to understand, but why is that dude's freaking annoying? Dude's freaking weird. Is catching Pokemon the same in Vanguard? It is a Pokemon game through and through. It just doesn't feel like a Pokemon game after a while. I hate it when I'm forced into a fight. No, that's just how Pokemon works. I'm just thinking for a second there. I was just like, what are some of my favorite features from a video game? And then the first thing which came to mind was, I love it when Final Fantasy XIV has a pop-up that says, you're about to watch a lot of cutscenes in a row. Please put aside suitable time to watch them in their entirety. And you're just like, I'm gonna be here for an hour and a half, aren't I? Just watching cutscenes and then doing the occasional fight in between. Its RPG elements are mostly in the story and the exploration elements. Which reminds me, Omens. What genuinely made me let out a laugh when I was playing ZA the other day is the ice mechanic. The ice bridge mechanic, do you know what I mean? Did you have like a... Well, or maybe even A-Ray probably had a moment of just... Because I was literally just like, huh. There's ice sitting here. I can't believe ZA stole from us. I did it and I was like, oh, I made an ice bridge. Why does that remind me of something? Oh, that was so good. We'll be taking them to court over this. Oh, no, they'll be taking you over to court over it. We know how Nintendo works. We will lose. Hey, if Turtle Wow can take freaking Blizzard to court, I'm sure you can as well. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, no, that was just a random memory that just came into my brain for a second. Oh yeah, I really don't need to be fighting anything. Oh, dude's got Shadow Tag, what a bastard. Yo, thanks for subscribing, man. And to everybody else who loves freaking Pokemon ROM hacks and fan games, please do consider subscribing, because that's what we do on this channel. That's what we do. Yeah, well, you did not need to be annihilated, but we did it anyway. But yeah, maybe I'll go back to Vanguard, because let's be real, I need to get some more time on that game. Whenever I stream Vanguard, though, I do like 20 minutes of content in about 5 hours. I take so long to get anywhere in that game, and it's entirely my fault. I get so distracted. Nice! Wait, I haven't followed on Twitch. Is it the same name? Yes, it is. You'll literally be able to find me on Twitch as well. Why is my Marsh Tom power? I should be leveling something else. Not that I really matter, I probably won't be returning to this game. It's okay to take your time, the game was designed to let you play at an exploratory pace. Can I throw some shade quickly? Can I throw some shade quickly? I find it very funny that Pokemon Unbound said exactly that. And I didn't do it at all. I remember one of the things when that game very first boots up, it says, take your time, explore everywhere. It's good to explore everywhere. And then I just didn't do it. But in Vanguard, I absolutely do. I go fucking everywhere. I look under every rock and cranny because I feel like I should. The sheer amount of times I'm just like, I need items. I need items, please, I need items. I need all the help I can fucking get. But hey, you know, when you're right, you're right. Anarif, you shouldn't be alive. You should be under the floor. Uphill, that is a very odd story. Okay, followed. Yes, thank you for following on Twitch. I will always stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time because there's literally no reason for me not to. What Vanguard does is it activates the goblin brain cell of, item here. Repeat ad nauseum for 50 hours. but it works. And I think Legends ZA specifically, has really brought out my monkey brain, because so many times on stream, I streamed 5 times, and every single time I wasted an hour because I just ran in that direction, picking up items. Genuinely, like, it just opens something in your brain that says, I don't need all of these berries. I didn't mean to do that. I also like that freaking animation. Everything went red for a second. But hey, that's definitely one way to get people to play your game for more and explore everywhere, is they're just like, what's on the floor? What's on the floor? What's on the floor? I need everything that's on the floor. Ooh, look an item. Ooh, look a Pokemon. Ooh, look an item. The other thing is, Vanguard does such a good job. I think we're just going to get to a point where we're just going to play Vanguard, because I've got so many good things to say about it. But I love the freaking treasure chest with the alpha Pokemon walking around them. Why would you perish Soul, you actual arsehole? Alright, bye-bye Politoad, this is massive. Boom! Boo, 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 done. Yeah, I will always subscribe to the notion that, like, my method of getting viewers into YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is a lot less so, to be fair, but I will literally get people watching when I play Pokemon games, which really, really change the formula. Well, I was just thinking about the Dark Spinarak a second ago, and I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. And then the Dark Ariados, yeah, that's cool. And then I remembered Mega Ariados in freaking Elite Redux, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's freaking cool, actually. And it's like, all of these different games just take the same Pokemon and do fun things with them. Oddish, don't be an arsehole. Why are you sweet-scenting? I get it, you smell delicious. Sometimes I question what goes on in the heads of Nintendo when making Pokemon. Money. Did you know that Legend ZA has already sold 5.6 million units? I'm sorry to say, this is the problem. Well, not the problem, but this is the thing about Pokemon. And it doesn't matter what you do, you can't stop 5.8 million people or 5.6 million people from buying the game. You just can't do it. As much as we have problems with the way that, like, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company handle the mainline games, they sell. I completely understand why they do what they do, because it fucking makes them so much money. And then the argument, of course, is, okay, so they make so much money, they are like one of the biggest media conglomerates on the planet, why don't they spend more money on their games? And the answer is they don't have to. They don't have to, literally. If this last decade says anything, they don't need to. They really don't. And there's so little we can do about it. Finally got the gum, hell yeah! Put it in your mouth. Right, well, looking at it, just to consider things, like, we're gonna have a little rundown here. But I feel like a big thing about this game is the towns have got an interesting new swing on the casinos and that, because there is now a casino in every town. But that's kind of as far as it really goes. Like, the Pokemon combat has changed, yes, but it hasn't changed much. Dirt still doesn't have an attack. So I'm just going to switch to Marshtomp. I almost said Marshadow then, I was like, geez, that would have been funny. Sword Shield being like the most profitable game despite being hot garbage except for its second DLC will never cease to amaze me. And I completely agree. Sword and Shield, as much as I love the gym fights in it, because the stadiums and the Dynamax and the music is all so cool, I genuinely cannot get over how awful that game's pacing is. Its pacing is freaking garbage. Like, literally, it's just... You're in the coolest town in the game. The Mushroom Forest is so cool, and you're in it for 10 minutes. Yet that one town in the very center of the map, you go through that so many times. Because you have to, like, fight Rahan again, or whatever his name was. But he won't fight you the first way through. You just meet him in a museum and he tells you to fuck off, and it's like, alright, cool. And then you come back later and then he will fight you. I believe that's how it worked. Because you can't drop the drawbridge until later on. Maybe I'm misremembering it. And then the ending when that elevator is hot garbage as well. Like, my god. But it made so much of that. I wanted 3 cats. But yeah, it made so much freaking money. It really did, didn't it? And Scarlet and Violet being a broken mess. That is hilarious as well. Yet it made so much freaking money. It's like, it's a franchise where honestly we are happy to buy whatever slop they make because we want to see what is going to be competitively viable tomorrow. Yo, this is also the reason why I'm not a massive fan of Marsh Tomp. Like the Mudkip line is, it just gets freaking done in by anything grass shaped. This is a trainer, by the way. Uh-oh. Did I just send an Oddish out for it to just get burnt immediately? That is so cruel. Why don't I have a bird? Why didn't I get a bird? Zubat, Zubat, you can't do shit. Oddish, you're just gonna have to go down. I'm sorry, we're gonna try our best to land slight damage, but I'm pretty sure we're both just gonna absorb each other to death. Yeah, so we're just gonna trade health. I take 3 points of health from you, you take 3 points of health from me. Oh, tackle, ooh. That's very different. A 14, whoa. Love the live streams. Well, thank you so much for the donation, Stealthy Sloth. I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you to everybody for supporting the streams, even if it's a penny, even if you're just here lurking, and everybody that chats in chat, subscribes to the channel, all of those things. Every little bit adds up when you put them on top of one another. So thank you to everybody. And to be fair, let me just double check. Have we actually gained a single subscriber today? We have gained 4. 56 subscribers to 2,200, yay! You would think this channel was fucking cooked. Because of the entire week we've basically gained like 10 subscribers, when normally I'd gain like 20 a day. This is why you don't deviate from the plan. I need the entire ROM hack community and fan game community in here. That's the only way this channel's gonna grow and become my job. I'm in shock. I lost? Yes, somehow. Your one shroomish fucking walled my team. Can't think like that, man. It's only up from here. Oh, it's all good. I look at it as, like, the big funny. It is one of those things, though, which you just kind of got to keep in mind. Oh, fucking natural one. Oddish shoved its own leg up its arse and is now just an orb. Does it only know spikes? And a 5. Can I have a roll that is above, like, 4? I know 5 is above 4, but you know what I mean. That's not bad. Yeah, I am a chronically positive person for the most part. Normally. I recently got a Pokemon fan game where I get to shoot Pokemon. No! Is that like, have you seen, Shotgun Mario, where it's literally Mario 64, but you also have a shotgun, which means you literally have a double jump because you shoot downwards and then just fling yourself higher. And you can shoot, like, Goombas and stuff. It's such a silly concept, but it actually makes the game more fun. Never heard of chronically positive. Hey, you gotta hold on to it. Nobody lives forever unless you're one of those people that starts the apocalypse, you know? If Resident Evil, if horror games have taught me anything, it's the people looking for eternal life which are gonna fuck us up. I just headshot a Whooper. Yeah, you are the problem. Okay, for some reason I thought I was gonna trigger the loan sharks again. So then let me keep my coins, but I have no actual money. Onyx is like the one game which I'm good at. Alright, Onyx. Earn me some cash. Fuck, I just wasn't ready. I think I just didn't. I have no money now. Hang on a minute, I've got to get cash. Fuck! No, and I have no cash because I got robbed. Oh no, that was my one opportunity. Oh wait, no, I do have cash. I do have cash. Onyx Snake is crazy. It's great. Onyx is the one game I'm good at and immediately loses. I know. It's because it's very, very, what's the word? It's temperamental. You have to, like, press the button slightly early. It won't turn unless it's on one of the lines, sort of. I don't really know how to explain it. I guess there's a buffer. Or I guess it's better to say you have to hold the input for it to work. And so it's very, very easy to get it wrong. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's a genius. Oh, he's incredible. Its latency is high. Yeah, exactly. Someone's hit the lag switch. Mom, turn the Wi-Fi back on. Stop using the microwave, it's interfering. Y2K is real and is happening right now on stream. God, imagine. Have we ever considered, like, the fear of, like, machines rising up, but now in 2025, 25 years later after we thought Y2K was going to happen, how could we cope now, considering everyone's got a mobile phone in their pocket? Everyone owns a toaster. Oh, I'm gonna eat myself. Lol. Oh, shit. No, why did I read chat? You said don't ask why I have 10 microwaves, and that threw me off. I thought I had 1,500 coins. Where did they go? Or did they take my coins as well? That's ruthless. Yeah, I gotta double check what my team is in Vanguard, actually. I wonder if there's an easy way for me to get levels in. That's another thing, is I actually really like XP candies. I think they're such a good idea. Like, rare candies, I think it just didn't register. I swear I pressed the button. I like rare candies, but I think I prefer XP candies overall. Oh, wow. There we go. I just need to play Vanguard and just get a load of XP candies, because you can just buy them, can't you? I need to farm some... Can I farm trainers? I can farm boss trainers. Maybe I'll do that. Also, the bug septile. I would not start the game again, but the bug septile I think I would like to try. Actually, alright. Omens, if you're still here, I've got a question. All of the other starters in Vanguard, can I get them at any other point? Because there ain't no way I'm starting a game that long again. I have not got the patience to go through the game like a game of that size again. God, that's such luck. You could get them in Act 3. Okay. Because I do, like, I haven't had my septile fill for a little bit. I do miss my boy. Septile is my boy, and I literally haven't played a game with him in a little while. Not since Redux. At Freeze around chapter 29, so it's going to be quite late then. Have you guys decided how many chapters are going to be in 5.0? Oh my god, oh, that was incredible. Dude's playing like a freaking Tron light bike. Yeah, I don't mind how late it is, so long as it's something that actually happens. Not playing ZA, nah, nobody was watching. I know it doesn't look like anybody's watching now, but they were earlier. The thing is like, if I stream a game that big streamers are playing, I get 0 viewership, so it's literally detrimental to the channel. As sad as that is. Nice try not reeling that info. Hey, I didn't know it was a secret. However, I do absolutely respect the hustle, you know? Oh, why did it spawn there? What's your favorite Pokemon? Mega Sceptile. Dude's a freaking Chad. I love the Dragon Grass typing, I just don't think it's a type. Oh, I bumped myself. Yeah, I don't think Dragon Grass is a typing that you see very often. And also Mega Sceptile is just awesome in general, I think it's really cool. Dude shoots Christmas trees at people. Isn't the only other Dragon Grass type, the fucking apples? Imagine that. You have got kick-ass freaking, like, stealth raptor ninja looking thing. Then you've got an apple. Those are your choices for your grass dragons. Unless I'm forgetting one. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I forget about Ultra Beasts. Why does every YouTuber only have like 1% of their subscribers watching streams? It's because subscribers sometimes just subscribe for the sake of it and aren't necessarily around. I bonked. I bonked. Alolan Executor. Oh yeah, the one with a big neck. Hey, you can understand why I would forget about that one. That dude genuinely is not a dragon. I love the fact that it is a dragon, though. It's such a funny Pokemon. I think, can we agree that, freaking Mega Phalanx and Mega Executor are kind of on the same page? Where they were just like, but what if we did something silly? Then again, what can you really say about Mega Phalanx? The actual answer to that Pokemon is, I'm now standing in a different formation. That makes me powerful. I do like how he's holding a sword and a shield, though. I bumped. Literally. So, sometimes, if you do a backwards input, you're fucked. Because the game just doesn't know which direction to put you in. You have to make sure you're not doing backwards inputs. Because obviously you're always moving forwards and you can't turn around. Please turn, thank you. I also do have some plans for some members-only videos, like just streams where I play games like Mega Bonk and stuff just for an hour because I want to. I also really want to play Dead as Disco, but I know for a fact that that game's going to get copyright claimed like 200 times over. That game is so cool. I might make a short on it. Because you can't copyright claim shorts. 24 coins, I lost a coin that run. What even are these? Is this money or are they like mangoes? Are they peeled mangoes? Because what's a blue one? They're exactly the same. That's just a... That can't be a coin, right? It looks like a peeled mango. Or is it just an orange? But then, if that's an orange, what the fuck is the blue one? I mean, even if it was a mango, it couldn't be a blue one. They're apricorns. Oh, they probably are, actually. Is it apricorn or apricorn? That is genuinely 8-year-old me trying to figure that question out. I always used to like, I used to call them apricorns because literally of the fruit apricot. Oh, the skills. Boom. Oh, Andy's left himself an exit point. Depends on how you pronounce apricot, I suppose. It really is. But then, if it's got nothing to do with apricots, then maybe, that might not be the problem at all. Oh, I fucked myself. Okay, we take the long way around. Help, I can't stop watching the monkey. No, the monkey's watching you. My latest D&D character is literally a monkey in armor, by the way. I want you to take this away with you. Time to find the stream again soon. Oh, you will. Well, I've literally made a monkey. His name is Sir Kong. He is a monkey clad in armor with a giant weapon. With a huge battle axe. That's what I've given him. Can't wait to roleplay a freaking monkey on Tuesday. Oh, I've fucked it. Oh, I've done it the wrong way around. Oh. Oh, shit. But hey, I've got 60 coins out of that. That's pretty good. I do like the design of the interior here. They've done a really good job just mapping this out with emerald assets. I think they have probably imported a couple of bits. I don't recall those pipes ever being in emerald, but maybe they were. Maybe they were in the Battlefront here somewhere. But that's definitely a new machine. But hey, you know what, guys? I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I think that's as far as we're going to go today. I'm going to spend the rest of the evening resting. I've got work again in the morning. And then I'm going to spend the weekend looking after myself. And then on Monday, I'm starting to feel the pull, the lull to give Vanguard another shot. I say that almost as if I'd given up, but I genuinely hadn't. I just put it on to the side. Blame Silksong, actually. Silksong and Legends ZA came out. I got distracted. But hey, I think that is as far as we're going to go today. I hope everyone has a lovely rest of the day. Play my suspicious fan game. Oh, wait, which one? Is this where I get a sneaky at? Is this where I get a sneaky at from the Discord? And it would just be like, here's a creepy link, slides under table. Thank you for the stream. Indeedio. I keep opening Discord when I'm supposed to be opening OBS. There we go. Lovely stuff. Let's move over to the credits, shall we? You get to hear the music still. Oh, I didn't even have freaking Opera open. Now it's going to play a freaking video I was watching. Go on, Streamlabs. You can play my freaking... Here we go. Here's the credits. I have so many members now, and I blame everyone from gifting memberships. But yo, Kefka, thank you for following on Twitch. And Finna for following on Twitch. And thank you for subscribing on YouTube, Catlin. And thank you for the super chats from Breakov and Stealthy Sloth. Guys, thank you so much for coming. I will see you again on Monday when we will probably... I think I'm just going to give in. I think we're probably going to jump back onto the Vanguard grind. I think I'm literally on like chapter 13 or something. I'm not even halfway through the freaking game. So hey, where is my lens cap? Here it is. I found it. Guys, you know how we end the stream. It's very, very simple. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and above all else, have yourselves a damn good one. I'll see you next time. Bye! So long!